What's up, you guys? Today we are going to go over 3 major reasons that you are not gaining weight. And I want to take a few seconds to let you guys know that you can follow us on Instagram at Anabolic Aliens so you can stay up to date with everything going on in the Anabolic Aliens world. And I know a lot of you guys are trying to build your foundation of muscle because you're new to working out. But I'm sure by now you have found out that building muscle and size takes a lot of patience, consistency, and persistence. And it is easy to get frustrated when we don't see the results we want. And the newer people to working out are going to see results super quick, super fast. But those of us who have been doing it for a long time are going to see results over a longer period of time. And the important thing to do is not get frustrated and just understand these 3 reasons that you are not gaining weight. Reason number 1 is that you are underestimating your energy expenditure. And remember that each individual is going to have a different caloric goal to consume every single day, and this number is based off of a few different things. The first thing that it is based off of is a thing called resting energy expenditure, which will include statistics relating to your gender, height, weight, current body mass, genetics, etc. This calorie expenditure amount is essentially how many calories your body would burn throughout the day going about its normal biological processes. Now keep in mind, throughout the day, most of us are in motion. We have jobs, we run errands, we do chores. Sometimes we forget that these type of daily events do burn more calories than if we were to sit down and watch Netflix all day. So if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you work out at some point during the day too. And we all know that when we work out, we burn calories, but it can be hard to tell how many calories we actually burn during one session. Did you do an intense, high intensity circuit for about 30 minutes where your heart rate was really high? Did you do a traditional bodybuilding workout for like an hour? Did you do cardio on top of that? There are plenty of ways to roughly track the amount of calories you burn throughout the day with the use of watches, special sensors, phone applications. So maybe one of those could be useful to figure out how many calories you are actually burning throughout the day. But the important thing to understand is that the more active we are in and out of the gym, the more calories we're going to have to eat. And also understand that your genetics, if you're a naturally skinny person, also known as an ectomorph, you're going to have to eat way more than someone who is a mesomorph or an endomorph, so like middle or fatter person. The point is, understand how many calories you are burning throughout the day with everything considered. Reason number 2 that you are not gaining weight is because the foods that you are choosing do not have enough caloric content. A term that is becoming more and more popular is called the clean bulk. And the concept basically means that a person is going to eat in a slight caloric surplus using healthy foods in order to maximize lean muscle gain and minimize fat gain. However, if you are somebody who doesn't track their macronutrients, you may not be consuming enough calories based on how healthy you are eating. And let me explain this a little bit more clearly. If you're eating chicken, broccoli, and rice throughout the day, you're going to have to eat a ton of it in order to go into a caloric surplus in order to gain weight. Chicken, broccoli, and rice are all pretty low calorie. Yeah, they're healthy, but the issue is that these foods are going to make you full before you reach that desired amount of calories at the end of each day. So now that I've said this, you're probably thinking, oh, well, I need to go out and eat a bunch of calorie-dense junk food in order to make up for those lost calories. But that's not what I'm trying to say. There are a ton of healthy foods that you can eat that have a ton of calories. Look at avocados, for example. Due to their high fat content, they have a lot of calories, but they're also loaded with a ton of healthy fats and fat-soluble vitamins. So there are healthy options out there. You just have to be creative and put some guacamole on that chicken. However, guys, the unfortunate truth is that you don't have any other option. If you're not getting your calories in, you might have to just make up all those calories by eating unhealthy. Because at the end of the day, the calories in versus out is literally the deciding factor of whether or not you gain weight. Reason number 3 of why you are not gaining weight is because you are just not eating frequently enough. Now, we used to be told that eating more frequently could help us lose weight, and let me save you a little bit of the trouble by just telling you that it's not necessarily true. It can work, but the idea that it boosted your metabolism was absolutely disproved, and we can forget about it. But however, eating more frequently throughout the day may help us gain weight, but understand it's also about how much and how frequently we are eating. So let's say our caloric maintenance is 3,000 calories and that we are eating as clean and healthy as possible. So eating 500 to 600 calories at each meal will be way easier to do than trying to finish 1,000 or even 3,000 all in one meal. So let me put this in simpler terms. At each meal, we have a limit on how much our stomach can physically handle at any given time. So by spacing the food out more evenly and frequently throughout the day, it gives our body an advantage so we can better utilize our stomach acids and enzymes in order to digest and absorb the food. So it leads to better nutrient absorption, and we don't get so full that we feel like our stomach's going to explode or even throw up, which would literally be the worst case scenario if you're trying to gain weight. And eating more frequently will set us up for success. If we eat 600 calories 3 times per day in the early part of the day, and 600 times 3 equals 1800, and our maintenance is 3000, which means we should be probably eating around 3500 calories per day in order to gain a pound per week. That means we are halfway to our goal. So imagine this scenario: you forgot to eat until late afternoon or the dinner time, let's say, and you need your calories any way you can get them. So you order a large Domino's cheese pizza, which is right around 1700 calories for the whole thing. And you try to eat the whole thing, but you fall one slice short. So you finish with about 1500 calories. Then you're so full that you just can't eat for the rest of the night. Let's do the math. Your goal was 3,500. You ate 1,500 calories. So 3,500 minus 1,500 equals 2,000 mixed calories. And 3,000 calories is your maintenance, so you ate 1,500 under that. And if you were to do that every single day for a week, in theory, you would lose about 3 pounds per week eating pizza. A 500 calorie deficit per day would literally result in 1 pound loss. And because it was 1,500, we would lose 3 pounds. And I'm no way recommending that you should eat pizza to lose weight. I'm just showing it as an example to show you that eating infrequently, even with unhealthy high calorie foods, can still prevent you from gaining weight. So make sure you make good food choices and eat enough at each meal more frequently in order to avoid getting full and get the calories in. So let's recap and talk about what you should be doing. Figure out a way to understand how many calories you are burning throughout the day with the use of technology, from apps, calculators, website, or devices. We have so much stuff out there, guys. Then make sure that you choose foods that are going to have enough calories to hit your goal without making you too full. Then make sure those foods are eaten frequently throughout the day. And if you want to take it to the next level and are very serious about this, just download a calorie counting application on your phone. We all have phones nowadays. Combine these ideas and you guys should literally see the best results you can possibly get. So I hope you guys like this video. Just make sure to check out our website, anabolicaliens.com, for our custom meal planning and programming if you were looking for something like that. We have some pre-built programs on there too that are a little bit cheaper, more affordable for you guys. And make sure to like this video if it helped you in any way, because we're going to gain some weight together. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Just leave a comment down below. We're going to answer you guys. Hit the notification bell to get all of our updates. Until then, guys, I will see you in the next video. See you later, guys.